WRFU LP Urbana 104.5 FM. You're listening to the show.
You're listening to the show.
What's going on, folks? It's WRFU up here at 104.5 FM. I want to thank her for staying tuned with us, paying attention and whatnot. People say I talk fast, but really I say people just listen slowly. We're broadcasting right now live from an undisclosed location. I want to thank all the folks for supporting us. Been showing this to my grandmother, my mother, my godmother back in New York and Florida. Some I love out to my family and friends who are here present or listening via, one of those little bootleg computer radios, listening on a little alarm clock radio, wherever you're tuning from, whether it's your car, what's going on, Emma, anyone else who may be tuning in, send out a love and appreciation to you. I want to thank all the artists who put in effort and work last semester, or last week rather, and also the ones they're going to put down today. Definitely very grateful. Sometimes we're self-denigrating, self-loathing, but always self-promoting, and you can catch us on Mondays at 11 o'clock on Channel 6, Wednesdays at 11 o'clock on Channel 7, and of course on Friday nights on 104.5 FM, just chilling and relaxing. For those of you who are tuning in for the first time, we sort of have a particular form. We do it differently every Friday. I honestly say it's a little different every Friday, but today's Friday is a showcase of different artists who are here collaborating and converging with me on the microphone. And we're going to do, I always say I offer a little monologue, a little diatribe for a few minutes. Then we go on, let the DJ, guest DJ Caesar, who's in the background, who's going to be next Wednesday, I believe, at the Canopy Club. Next Wednesday he's going to be at the Canopy Club. You can go out there and catch him and support him, find out more of his music, local artist, local DJ. You can also every now and then catch him at Clybourne's broadcasting live. So I wanted to offer you a little opinion on my part, and then various artists from the local area are going to come here and bless the microphone. And you're going to see the cream of the crop from the different artists that come out here. Some of the topics I wanted to talk about this week, a lot of local issues. The first local one I wanted to discuss was the Mark Nepperman issue. And for those of you who don't know, Mark Nepperman, this guy is something else, man. This guy is he's an a-hole, man. This guy there's been a rash of incidents that have been going on campus in front of the Native American house where there were signs that were up and someone was going around and just defacing them and destroying them, damaging them, etc. And they were like really getting pissed because it was just very targeted, and the sign sort of indicated from the Native community or from the Native artists that, hey, this is our space and these are the tribes who used to live here. Welcome to the space. And there was various signs that were posted up on Nevada Street, some of them in front of the different cultural houses. So they were repeatedly getting damaged. Finally, they had some federal agencies get involved. They put out cameras in front of the space, and then they caught someone, Mark Nepperman, taking the sign. Caught him taking the sign. They didn't obviously know who he was through internet sources and people seeing the picture. Eventually was identified. This is why I say I respect this guy. He has some balls. I say this guy has some cojones, and I give him all the props because I was just in awe. This guy went over here. He said it was not racially motivated. He said he was just drunk out one night, etc. He writes a whole letter in the News Gazette apologizing for his actions, and then he has the gall to go to court, and then plead not guilty. And not only that, since he in the letter itself within the News Gazette indicated it was not racially motivated whatsoever and had nothing to do with being the Native community, perhaps tension and frustration, with the mascot being removed. And then he goes and hires the lawyer who's one of the most prominent advocates of the mascot as his defendant. And I'm seeing this guy, his wheelchair lawyer pulling out the phone, and I'm seeing this guy, because I went to the courthouse to go see the case, but it all happened so quickly, because it actually started early for some reason. But anyhow, he comes out the courthouse, I'm looking at this guy, barely breathing, I'm looking at him. I just saw the hate emanating from his face as he was driving. I was like, oh man, but I give him his props though, man. This guy has some balls. I was like, man, that is some freaking white privilege right there, man. Can I get some, please? Can I get some? Another topic I wanted to talk on, speaking of privilege, one of the biggest issues coming on this week now within the nation is actually Justice Sotomayor, who actually was getting nominated to the Supreme Court Justice right now. I believe it was day 5 or day 4 of the inquiry from the Senate committee consisting of about 11 Republicans, Democrats, and just hours upon hours of questions. And of course, they always go back to that question about her or her comment about the wise Latina, etc. I don't even care. All I want to know is her last name is Sotomayor. And every time they say it, they can't say Sotomayor, okay? She doesn't sell hot dogs. She's Puerto Rican. She's from the Bronx, Sotomayor. And that's all I care about when she gets nominated is guaranteed. We busting into the mainstream just like that. Another issue I wanted to discuss related to this and this is the thing, man, a lot of important things happen like this or being, presented by the media, and then they get trumped by irrelevant issues. For example, I don't know how many times I went to CNN and one of the major headlines was Michael Jackson's Fury videotape of Michael Jackson Pepsi commercial, and I'm like, why is this up here? I don't want to see. And then of course, they show the whole footage where Mike is all on beat, and then his hair is on fire, and people rushing to turn it off. I'm like, why is this newsworthy? The man died a week ago, and people understand and they try to relate it to the the commercial 1984 as to why perhaps his perceived bizarre behavior can be affiliated with that. I'm like, look, Michael Jackson went crazy because they wouldn't leave him alone. The man couldn't walk out of his house with like hundreds of people swarming him, literally. Even if he was covered from head to toe in a black veil like he was Muslim, anywhere people were, hey, is that Michael Jackson? And like everyone would just come and swarm him. After a while, that's gonna destroy you and destroy your personality. But even still, that's not news. Showing the commercial from 1984 is not news, and it's not newsworthy. Another topic was presented in news, which I was actually taken aback from it at first. ExxonMobil has dedicated approximately $300 million, apparently, to a company which is involved in researching algae and an effort basically to discover more biofuels, synthetic biofuels. And I saw that, I was like, wow, $300 million. I was like, that's impressive, right? But then I thought about it. They made over $40 billion in profit last year. $40 billion in profit for the whole year. Okay, and they're gonna commit $300 million over the course of time, right? That's less than 1% of their profit from last year. I mean, think about it. If there's anything in your life in terms of time, effort, energy, you dedicate less than 1% to, it's irrelevant, right? I mean, they make so much money. Like that's pathetic. And they're one of the largest companies that can push change and push innovation and push it forward with dollar bills and resources. So when I saw that, it was the same thing when BP committed $500 million 2 years ago in 2007. They did it over the course of 10 years. Like, who cares? That's like nothing, man. I mean, it's important work, but in the aggregate, I don't think it's going to accomplish much. And so that's a little bit of what you get when you tune into the show. We talk about different topics, different issues, present them from a different angle, different flavor from your local Puerto Rican Boricua coming in, broadcasting live. Relaxing, chilling. Like I said, you can catch us on myspace.com/the show 1045. Got a lot of great, amazing talents up on deck. Got DJ Cesar in the background. Gonna come on in a few minutes. First band is gonna bless us is Jack Pine Savage. Beautiful, smooth vocal sounds. Gonna be an acoustic set, also with a bassist during one of the tracks as well. But for now, let's get DJ Cesar to take over. Take over, man. Oh man, I gotta be my own sound guy and everything, man. There's no sort of love for the sound guy, man. WRFU up here, man, on 104.5 FM. Want to thank everyone for the time and patience through all the technical difficulties. As I say, we have enough power in here for a small country. Probably a couple of African countries, but anyhow, we're having a good time and whatnot. Got some scholars to my left and right. Want to remind folks, as always, go to on Saturdays at 4 p.m. Their meetings for CU Citizens for Peace and Justice, located at 202 South Broadway at 4 p.m. Also, the first Tuesday and third Saturday, the meetings at WRFU at the IMC as well, 202 South Broadway. But on my left and right and left on the screens, respectively, some scholars here going to bless the microphone, unlike anything you've heard before. Tell them who you are. Tell them where you're coming from.
We are Jack Pine Savage. We went to college here, the U of I, and we play music.
Yeah, we've been playing for about 4 years here in Champaign, up in Chicago, and kind of all over the state of Illinois. All the way from Bloomington. A couple times we played in Kansas.
My God, it's like the other side of that world and whatnot. It's like you fell off the map, unfortunately. But folks out there that don't know, they're going to get blessed. Give them your website,
www.jackpinesavagemusic.com.
Jack Pine Savage Music. I'm going to tell you folks out there, you're about to get blessed. Unlike anything you've heard before. Be ready for some of the best local talent in the area. I always bless the microphone first, and I let scholars from the area bless it second. Because I warm it up, basically. I rub it off like a little cauldron and whatnot. So what's the name of the first song going to do for us?
This is Time We're Moving On. It's actually the first song Justin and I wrote together. So
oh, wow.
It seemed fitting.
Oh, que lindo, que cute, que precioso. We're having a good time, folks. Relaxing. Jack Pine Savage. Take over the microphone, man. Give us 5 seconds and we go.
Some of the fondest times I've spent with you, shed some innocence with these tears as we taste bittersweet inevitability. May carry pain, but still embrace it. Time we're moving on.
Don't be stingy with the clapping, folks. Don't make me call people out like you're not gonna having a good time right now. Let me moisten my palate here as well. DJ Cecil's in the background about to grace us with this music as well. Nice. Fellas, Jack Pine Savage, where are you guys performing next?
Justin knows that.
We're
Garage band?
No, we're going to be taking a little break to write some new tunes for a while, so we're not going to be actually playing again until September 19th in Bloomington, Illinois at the Illinois Brewing Company.
Illinois Brewing Company right now, relaxing, gyrating. What's the name of the next song you're going to do for us?
This is Float a While, the next song.
Oh, I've heard this one before.
You have?
I had it with the iPod. There's no iPod today, apparently.
No iPod today.
Float a while. Give me a second to do the settings, man. Give me a second to do the settings as we go forward here. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Go ahead, fellas.
Start slowly descending. Yeah, soothing tide, softening what's real. I ease my grip, let time drift away. Mind races under heavy eyes and float on. No floor for my feet. Cosmic winds keep me high above. And if I fall, I'll wake from this dream, slip back inside these walls. And if I fall, I'll wake from this dream, slip back inside these walls. Yeah, yeah, ooh, yeah.
Thanks. Folks are acting like they're getting blessed. Some of the best artists in the area coming here into the show. Give me a little beat in the background, DJ Cizo. Relaxing right now, man. You fellas blessing us. Actually, on Green Street record label as well, right?
Yes, sir. We're on the Green Street Records label.
Tell them how you got involved with Green Street Records. And
We submit a song at the beginning of a school year, and it's a student-run organization, and they choose selection who will be on the album, and we got chosen.
Got chosen. Oh, wow. That was so complicated.
Not too complicated.
So many hurdles to overcome. However did you do it? That's like impressive.
Good way to showcase all the local bands in the area, and they just put together a compilation album.
Every year a compilation
They're pretty
album
awesome.
comes out. That's definitely true. Thank you to Green Street Records. GreenSTRecords.com, is it?
Yes, that is the website.
GreenSTRecords.com. Thank you to them, all the folks, Tony Nicosia, and all the other folks who are involved with that organization. What's the name of the next song going to do for us?
This is Open Mind.
Open Mind, another one. We've heard this one before. It's an oldie but a goodie. No. Here we go. Jack Pine Savage, man. Take it over. Put your hands together, folks. You're getting blessed by some of the best talent in the local area, man. Got here, relaxing, gyrating, man. Gonna hear one more track from Jack Pine Savage, man. What's the name of the next song you're gonna do for us?
One more. Let's see here. Want to do Nude or Pink, Justin?
Nude.
I'll leave it up to you.
Pink.
We'll do Pink.
Do Pink. Fair enough. What's the meaning behind Pink for folks out there who are curious?
I actually didn't write the song. It was written by the bassist in our band, so
So he's here in
Meaning
spirit.
is unknown to me. I just sing it with all my heart.
Some relationship problems that
Yeah.
our bassist is going through.
The suspense is building slowly but surely. So give me your website again for folks out there who are curious, want to book them, find out more information, etc. What's the website?
www.jackpineSavagemusic.com.
Are you guys enjoying this out there? I don't even know, man. Folks out there, lugging, ogling, put your hands up. You're getting free live music. Free live music. People are like, oh, this down here. I'm missing your house and your couch. They came here for the free montage that I provide over the microphone, frequency, etc. Thank you for staying tuned with us on 104.5 FM. Thank you to all the different scholars who are going to contribute throughout the evening as well. Thank you to the folks in the audience, family and friends, etc. People say I talk too fast, but always, you're just listening too slow. That's all it is, man. Having a good time. Jack Pine Savage, man. Take it over, fellas. So is this a one or a two?
This one's loud.
Loud. Oh, man. mother. Yeah. Jack Pine Savage, blessing the microphone as always, man. We're always grateful for you scholars coming through and blessing us, man. Give them your website again, give them information, etc.
www.jackpineSavagemusic.com. Our next show will be September 19th at the Illinois Brewing Company in Bloomington.
Bloomington, that is too far, man. That's just.
You want to catch us in Champaign next? Champaign next will be actually September 23rd at Canopy Club.
Canopy Club. Battle of the Bands.
There you go, Battle of the Bands, etc. I want to thank Jack Pine Savage. Got a lot of acts on deck still remaining. Want to say happy birthday to Amy, who just turned 21, and happy birthday to Caroline as well. All the different scholars in the house. Oh my God, they were stingy with the applause before. And, oh, you said my name. I got to clap now. What's good with that, man? What's up with that wasn't even funny, man. We're having a good time, though. Jack Pine Savage, courtesy of Green Street Records. Anyone want to say hello to, say what's up to before we let you go for the evening?
Hi to anyone who's listening for us.
That was dynamic. My heart broke when he said every word, every syllable. My heart was hinged upon.
I'll say hi to Garrett, Scott, Anthony, Paige, Reese, Adrian, anyone else who's listening for us.
There you go, folks. WRFU up here by 104.5 FM. I want to thank all the different scholars who are here. Got three more acts remaining for you in the interim. Got DJ Caesar, who will be next Wednesday at the Canopy Club. You can also catch him on Wednesdays at Claws every now and then, but next Wednesday we'll be at the Canopy Club. Take it over, man. Do what you do.